the beginning of this year that by the end of it, we will learn High Hopes by Panic at the Disco, and that is what we are going to do today. Today, I'll be playing it on the trumpet and the clarinet. So you need to remember, it's your job to print out your own music, and it's your job to know your own notes. Now, on the handout, I included the notes for you. So in this, just make sure that you are playing what's on your page and you're listening to the sound of the instruments, but you're kind of ignoring the letters that I'm saying. If you're a trumpet or a clarinet player, you are in luck because I will be saying the letter names for your instrument today. Without further ado, let's get into this. Now, the first thing that you need to review is your concert B-flat scale. Remember, some instruments, when I say concert B-flat scale, you play the B-flat. Others play a different starting note. If you are a flute, oboe, trombone, baritone, tuba, or bells player, you will play B-flat on the B-flat scale. If you are a trumpet, a clarinet, or a tenor sax player, you'll play your C scale. If you are an alto saxophone player, you'll play your G scale. And if you are a French horn player, you will play your F scale. I want you to review that scale now. Stop the video, get out your sheet, and try that before we continue with High Hopes. Let's first all review our concert B-flat scale using whole notes. To do this, you are going to use your handout, keep your eyes on the paper, make sure that you understand what all the different fingerings are for the different notes, and you're going to use your ears to play along with me. Let's have everyone tap their foot. 1, 2, ready, play. Fantastic. Now, let's go ahead and practice that going down, starting on our top note and coming back down. Whole notes again. 1, 2, big breath. I want you to pause the video and go review the scales going up and the scales going down before we continue with playing High Hopes. Now, let's talk about High Hopes, but in terms of rhythm, because that is what all of our instruments do have in common, even if our notes are different. The rhythm for all 4 measures is the exact same. We begin with a quarter note, followed by eighth notes, followed by a quarter note, and ending with a quarter note. We have that same pattern on a different note here, on a different note here, and a different note here. To write this, I would say 1, 2, and 3, 4. 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 And then don't forget what this symbol means. Those 2 little dots means that we repeat and we go all the way back to the beginning. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 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 And in the song, it goes pretty fast. But do we practice fast just because the song is fast? No. To practice something, we want to slow it down, and then when we're ready, we'll speed it up. So now I'll start playing this on the clarinet, because clarinets need to use their high C, which is a difficult note for them. Trumpets, your high C is also pretty tough. If you're a trombone or a baritone or a tuba player, the first note's your high B flat. Firm lips, fast air. Flutes, roll in, play the high note. But so, clarinets, let's talk for you specifically while we learn this rhythm. The fingering for high C is double thumb, so we press our register key and our thumb. Double thumb, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, bottom pinky key. And it sounds like that. So let's go slowly and learn this measure 1 rhythm. We're going to start out at this speed. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, ready, play. Make sure that on each of these notes, you're always using your tongue. Let's speed that up a little bit. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, tap your foot and play. Even a little faster. 1, 2, ready, go. Oh, look, I squeaked. Yep, you will too. That's okay. Who cares? Try it again. See, I fixed something. That's how we practice. If you get down on yourself just for messing up one little thing, you're never really going to advance. You just kind of have to shake it off. Oops, I squeaked. Who cares? And just try to get better. If you get down on yourself every time you crack a note, or you squeak, or you miss a high note on a brass instrument, or you press the wrong buttons, don't worry about it. Just try to fix it on the next one. That's what I did, and that's what I hope you do. Now let's get back into the music. Let's play it a little faster. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, ready. We're getting close to how fast the actual song goes. And for that, I'm going to get out a metronome just so that I'm playing it exactly right. Now, the song goes at 164 beats per minute, which is going to be this fast. Bum 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 bum. Now I know that feels fast, but the nice thing is you play the same note for the entire measure. So even though it's fast, you can use all this time to think ahead as to what note comes next. If I'm a clarinet player, it goes from C to G, so I go from literally everything to nothing. So practice that. Let's go ahead and now play the entire song from the beginning to end. Stop right now. Make sure that you know all the fingerings that are labeled underneath your notes for your instrument. Because again, not just clarinet, not just trumpet are learning from this video. Everyone is. But it's your responsibility to know your note names. So we are going to take this tempo very far down to 100. So we went from 164 down to 100. And we're going to play it at this speed the entire song. Listen first. 1, 2, ready? Now I want you to play along with me. Everyone tap your foot to this speed. 1, 2, 1, 2, nice and slow. I hope you guys were able to play it at that speed. If not, that's okay. Back up the video, try it again, but I am going to continue and raise the tempo a little bit. So we were at 100. Now I'm going to go up to 120. So remember, the goal is to get to 164. And for this one, I'm going to go back to trumpet. because why not? Here we go. Tap your foot. 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2. Ready? You might be feeling like it takes a little less time. You might feel rushed to go from this note to this note, or this note to this note. It might feel like you don't have enough time. Just go at that pace, nice and slow, and rewatch this part of the video again. Now let's go up to 144. So we are 20 below what the actual song is. We're getting really close. Bum, 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 bum. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3. Here we go. 1, 2. 1, 2. Ready? Okay, we're getting there. Again, pause the video, go back, watch this minute again, and don't just watch it once. Watch it like 10 times. If you watch a minute 10 times, that's 10 minutes. It's a good amount of practice, right? Really focus on that. It's not about getting it faster, right? It's about making all the notes really clear. This is the speed of the song that you can play along with. Sorry. 1, 6, 4. There we go. Bum, 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 bum. 1. Use your tongue. 1, 2. 1, 2. Woo! So, I know that's fast. Slow it down, go at your speed, doesn't matter to me. I just want you to have fun and learn to play along with the song because it's a really great song, especially for band kids. So now, there's one more thing we need to learn on your music. Do you see what it is? It is the accent. The accent will occur on the first note, and an accent looks like this. An accent is when you play the note that it is under a little bit louder than all the notes around it. So, for instance, before I was saying, kind of plain, 1, 2, and 3, 4. But now I'm going to say 1 a little louder. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 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 And to do this on the instrument, all you do is add a little bit more air on that first note and then just kind of pull away for the rest of them. Let me show you. This would be nice and slow on the first note. Did you notice that those notes were a little louder? I want you to try to accent all the first notes of this song. Once you can understand playing the rhythm and playing that using the scales of the B-flat scale, the notes of the B-flat scale, and adding these accents on B1, once you have those 3 things learned, you're ready to play along with the song. Let's do it! Alright everyone, are you guys ready to play along with the recording? Here is High Hopes by Panic at the Disco. When I press play, you won't be able to play immediately, even though you want to, so just wait for the first loop to finish, and then join on the second one. Like this. 2, 1, ready? And then you just kind of hang out, enjoy the music at this time, and wait for the chorus to come back. Do the Mr. Gibson sit. Feel the beat? Get ready? You hear it? 1, 2, 1, 2, ready? I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you can enjoy learning this song and have a wonderful rest of your week. Bye-bye!